It's normal to have conflicts at work. Hindi mo talaga maiiwasan yan. Do you agree?
Yes. But then, how should we handle conflicts at work maturely and as adults? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon.
My name is May Maurice.
Ako naman si Mayville, and one of the topics that we discuss in our videos are lessons that we learn at work, in life, in love, personal finances, and so on and so forth. If you like videos like this,
Please hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. So I've been working in an office atmosphere for 5 years. Tapos ikaw naman, you've been working with an airline industry for more than
11 years.
11 years.
So almost 12 years. We have a good number of years of experience na. So we will be talking, how did we handle it? Ano ba yung mga thought process natin when we are confronted with a conflict at work? Okay.
So diretso na tayo. Number 1.
Firstly, when I'm confronted with an issue at work, iniisip ko talaga, acceptable ba to or unacceptable?
Ito yung sabi mo sa akin, choose your battle.
Yes, hindi lahat ng mga battles dapat ay labanan natin, di ba?
May mga nonsense na pwede mo lang islip, di ba?
May mga issues na you can just let it slide because there are more important matters that you have to think of.
Yung energy mo, mas mabuting ilaan mo na lang sa iba.
Oo. So, what is acceptable and what is not acceptable? So, yung acceptable naman is yung, for example, nakalimutan lang tawagan yung kliyente, di ba? Or nakalimutan i-serve yung pasahero tapos hindi ka napagsabihan, di ba? These are little things na it's okay. Pero things such as, like halimbawa, going behind your back, di ba? Or talagang paulit-ulit na lang ginagawa.
Any mistakes that affects the company.
That are significant naman.
Yes.
So yung titignan mo talaga, will it affect the company as sinabi mo? Will it affect the clients? Or myself only? Or baka apektado din yung colleagues, di ba? If it does, sa tingin mo significant talaga, then maybe it's worth discussing.
So number 2 naman, talk together face to face.
Ayan.
Huwag yung yung maririnig mo na lang sa kabila, di ba? If may problema ka with your colleague, be adult enough to talk to them face to face.
Yes, I agree. If I have an issue with a person at work, hindi ako pupunta sa supervisor or sa manager para magsusumbong. Kakausapin ko talaga yung person because number 1, it shows you respect the person. If you're already feeling that there is an issue as that na significant, mas ma-appreciate ng tao kung kakausapin mo siya kesa didiretso ka kaagad sa boss mo.
But, pag nakailang ulit kayo nang sabi sa kanya, tapos hindi pa din nakinig, then it's time that you bring it to the higher level.
Exactly. But before anything else, handle it in your own level.
Yes.
It's a good trait to be mature enough that if there's any issue, pag-usapan talaga one-on-one. And don't backbite, don't go behind that person's back. Be adult enough, be mature enough to talk to that person face to face.
Face to face, face to face. Number 3 is listen. Huwag kang nag-nang lang. Always open yourself for the other people's side.
Yes, I know that sometimes pag may conflict, gusto mo talagang i-air lang yung side mo, mag-vent out ka na lang, di ba? But also remember, it's a dialogue that we're making. Hindi tayo, our goal is not to argue or to win, but to compromise. Where can we find a common ground kung saan masaya ka at masaya ako? And the only way that you can achieve that is by listening. Ano ba? What is the unspoken issue behind this one? Ano ba? So, halimbawa, kung colleague mo, nag-aaway kayo ng colleague mo, ano ba yung problema mo? Baka may pinagdadaanan ka? Do you have an issue against me? Or ano ba yung what bothers you? Diba?
Listen and understand.
Listen and seek to understand.
Yes.
Correct? And kung clients naman or customers mo naman, di ba, who are complaining or who are rude, who are may issue din sila, yun, nothing can go wrong if you listen. Kasi you don't know, maybe there is a cry of a need that hindi pala nasa-satisfy, di ba? So, once you listen, you never know, you will have a clearer picture of what's happening. Kaya pala. But then, as you listen naman, it's also important to acknowledge kung ano yung sinabi ng colleague mo.
Parang na-validate din sila.
Yes, it's a good feeling when you know that someone hears you, di ba? Maybe the client is complaining because feeling niya, wala namang nakakaintindi sa akin, di ba? And yun pala, you listening has actually opened that barrier, di ba? Or sa colleague mo, kasi feeling niya, ako trabaho, walang nakakaintindi sa akin, kaya pala nagdadabog, di ba? So when you listen and you say, is everything okay? Why are you underperforming, di ba? So listening unlocks so many doors, kaya it's important that you have to
listen.
Yes.
Pag may problema ako sa office tapos nag-vent out ako sa kanya, yun talaga yung sinasabi niya sa akin, makinig ka. Ano ba kasi yung problema? Wag kang padala sa emosyon mo. Try mong makinig. Diba? And see the bigger picture. mature.
Correct.
It applies, it's true. Number 4 is offer solutions and then find an agreement.
Yes, because when there are conflicts at work, sinabi ko kanina, our goal is not to argue or to win, you know?
But to look for a solution, to
Yes.
provide a solution.
To find a common ground para may harmony sa workplace, di ba? So, when you try to open up a dialogue with someone kasi hindi nga kayo nagkakaintindihan, dapat when you have decided to approach that person already, at the back of your mind, somehow meron ka ng solutions, di ba? Meron ka ng solutions, or also as you listen to that person, after that, offer solutions. So, if meron kang pinagdadaanan pala, okay, ganito. So, since meron ka palang personal problem, I suppose I can do that now until you feel better.
What if nag-offer ka nga ng solution, pero yung mga colleagues mo, ayaw tanggapin yung solution mo. Tapos yung solution na binibigay nila, you don't agree din.
Okay, that you do, so you have agreed to disagree.
Yes.
Yung ganon. In that case, na hindi talaga nasa-settle on your level, then you both agree, okay, you have your own opinion, I have my own opinion, but it seems that we can't find a common ground. So I think it's better if we ask someone, a
Higher.
third party, to, you know, look at this picture because maybe he or she could weigh in more, you know,
Yes.
to solve this issue. So yun ka na. Kayong dalawa ang aangat to discuss it with the higher management or kung sino man yung mas mataas, di ba? But then again, I'm stressing this one na kayong dalawa, hindi lang yung isa ang pupunta sa taas because that is a sign of, yun lang, parang you going behind the back, di ba? So, you have to discuss it on your level. If you can't handle it on that level, then that's the time you escalate it higher.
Ang dami yung bang conflicts na nangyayari sa aircraft?
Sa work?
Yeah.
Ano, it depends. It's not all the time, but there are issues, you know?
Most likely ba may conflict if long flights?
Not
Kasi
necessarily,
pagod, diba?
yung long flights or multi-sector. Multi-sector meaning, ang daming yung bansang
Flights.
pinupuntahan. Say, for example, Dubai, Bangkok, Bangkok, Sydney, Sydney, New Zealand. So, may mga ganyan. It depends. Siguro, a factor is when you're tired, you know? Yun din yung titignan nyo. Baka kasi yung colleague nyo is already tired, di ba? Or kahit yung client is already tired, or sleepless, di ba? May pinagdadaanan sa buhay. There are a lot of factors. That's why you really have to listen. But then, yun, where I work, there are issues that arise. So whether or not, whether you are a customer or a colleague, I really try to handle it the same as I share it now. Ikaw ba? May mga conflicts din ba?
Yeah, working in an office, ang daming mga conflicts, especially if you work with girls. There's this misconception sometimes that if you're younger, you cannot be heard. So I was in a corporate industry in a very big country, in a very young age. So being young in a corporate industry, minsan hindi ka na napapakinggan. So I want my voice to be heard that time. Kahit na yung mga seniors ko were like 5 years, 7 years, 10 years ahead of me, I knew that I can give something. So that was my intention din that.
So, yun, the conflict arises when, for example, when you're young, especially siguro kung may mga millennials tayo, 24, 23, you're in a workplace you're in a workplace where your colleagues are more senior than you, who are older than you might feel na you are not heard. Or when you give or voice out your suggestions or your ideas, the people older than you, they try to neglect it simply because they feel that walang weight yung sinasabi mo
Yes,
because
you're young and no experience.
Okay, so how did you handle it?
Kasi yung dati yung problema ko, di ba, alam mo yun? So, lagi mong sinasabi sa akin na watch what you say and how you say it. Kasi you're young na, but on how you deliver your message, it portrays that you're mature enough that you thought about that particular solution.
Correct.
So, ngayon, I'm 25, so not really that old pa, di ba? But in my previous company, we hire young people na then like 21, 22, I make sure that I listen to
Correct.
them.
That's
I don't make the same mistake that my superiors did before. I know that they're younger than me, but I don't see it as a downside sa kanila. Kasi sometimes younger people have fresher ideas than you, fresher experiences than you. It's good to listen.
Yes, I like what you said. It's a good reminder for all of us na tayong nagtatrabaho na for a longer time, may mas longer yung experience natin sa trabaho, sometimes we neglect, lalo yung pagbago or junior yung junior yung colleague natin. It is important for us to listen. Diba? It's important for us to listen because trust me, they also have something to say.
Yeah.
And it could be the next big thing.
Yes, that's true.
Again, it's important if you are already in a dialogue with your colleague, you have to have solutions. Kasi useless lang yung pinag-usapan nyo kung wala namang solusyon. Diba? Nag-vent out lang, walang solusyon. So, important, make it a goal that when you talk to each other, there has to be a solution in the end. There has to be an agreement.
So number 5, be quick to forgive or be quick to apologize.
Yes, this is where your maturity comes alive.
If alam mo mali mo, accept and say sorry.
Yes, oo. So, be quick to forgive and quick to apologize. Don't carry it with you. As I always say, hate is too heavy of a burden to bear. So, when I have a dialogue with a person because there's an issue, I am dealing with the issue, not the person. That's why pag napag-usapan na may agreement na move on na tayo, huwag na nating ibalik kinabukasan.
Parang relationship, pwede ko ma-apply yan.
Yes,
which is good din sa airline industry, no? If you work as a cabin crew, may chance na pag may nakaaway ka sa isang flight, hindi mo na siya makakasama forever.
Yun lang, hindi posibleng hindi mo na siya makita. Oo, kasi malaki din
sa
kasi
office, pag nakaaway mo siya today, makakasama mo siya in 3 years, 5 years pa din.
Exactly. That's why it is important. If there's a conflict or an issue at work, yes, you really have to settle it. Settle it properly and maturely.
It's important din na if you apologize, be sincere, be genuine. Hindi yung magsasorry ka lang kasi nakatingin si boss sa'yo.
Yes.
Yung yung nag-meeting kayo, tapos nag-sorry ka, tapos paglabas nyo, away pa din kayo.
So, dapat mature ka talaga.
Mature talaga.
Correct. And also, etong examples natin kanina, halimbawa, it's you spotting that there's an issue, kaya ikaw nakipag-usap, diba? Baka may times na ikaw ang i-approach kasi maybe your colleagues have seen that, maybe there's something different with you today. In this case, dito nag-a-apply na. If you think that there's something wrong on your part as well, be quick to apologize. Diba? Or kung pag-approach mo din talaga sa colleague mo, nag-express din siya, ganito kasi nasaktan ako sa sinabi mo kanina, diba? Be quick to apologize. Bottom line, be quick to forgive and also be quick to ask for an apology.
So there you go, guys, the 5 tips on how to deal conflict at work. So number 1 is choose your battles. Ask yourself, is it acceptable or unacceptable?
Correct.
Number 2 is talk to each other face to face.
Number 3, listen. Number 4, offer solutions, find a common ground, have an agreement. Number 5, be quick to forgive and also be quick to ask for an apology. Conflicts will always be there in the workplace. Again, we are human beings. There are times when we won't understand each other.
Or you woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yes, but you can be a better person. You have to rise above the occasion. Kung ano man yung mga issues, you are bigger than that issue.
Meron kang gusto sabihin quotable quotes. Ano yun?
Sinabi ni Michelle Obama, when they go low, we go high. And it ain't always easy, y'all. Kaya let's be the bigger person on every situation.
We hope that you be an excellent employee at work.
Yes, masarap pag may mga colleagues tayo na mga matured, di ba? Na na maasahan mo that you can depend knowing that they're adult enough and they're mature enough to handle issues like this. So, let's be that kind of
Ang sarap nung
colleague.
pupunta ka sa office, yung makikita mo sa kanila na happy sila na andun ka. Hindi yung pag andyan ka na parang
Thank you for watching our video. Ito talaga yung mga tips na ina-apply natin sa trabaho natin. So, we hope wherever you are, kung aling industry ka man nagtatrabaho, ay maganda yung atmosphere. That,
be the sunshine in the office or
Yes.
wherever you are.
Yes, I remember, meron akong colleague, she's been in the industry for 30 years na. I will never forget, she has left already. Every time I flew with her, tinatanong ko, how are you? Ang sinasabi niya, I'm fine as the sunshine.
In Dubai. Sunshine in Dubai. Ang init.
Pero honestly, when I am with her, talaga ang gaan ng pakiramdam. So
I want
it's
to
good.
be that kind of colleague.
Yes.
Who brings sunshine to everyone.
We hope you'll be that sunshine in your workplace as well.
So if you're a sunshine, please hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell.
See you again!